Hey yo, I sidestep demonic MCs, they fall from my level. Veteran status, bang this instrumental. Christ save my life, it's monumental.
What up, everybody? You're back again for another lovely episode with your man 7 Seal. Thank you for tuning in to this, how do you say, exclusive channel. Hey, check it out. Let's get this game started in right here. Again, this is going to be part 2 of talking more about Call of Duty Advanced Modern Warfare, etc. 4, 3, 2, 1, and the game has now begun. Just like the other video, this is not live gameplay with commentary. Rather, this is going to be gaming footage with my commentary in the background. So, in the last video that you've seen, and again, these 2 videos were pretty much recorded commentary-wise back to back. So that's why you're going to notice me with the shirt, etc., and same thing, so on and so on, man. So, first and foremost, definitely want to give a shout out to Nova Games HD, one of my supporters, as well, my box, if you will. So definitely go check him out. I think you're going to find some interesting games that he does have on the channel. So definitely want to give support to those support your dude 7 Seal. And all the viewers and subscribers out there, peace and love to you. Thank you again for all your support that you have done. Just like the other game that I was playing, and you guys are probably wondering, hey man, you know what, Robert 7 Seal, by the way, my real name is Robert now that you unleashed that. Actually, I unleashed it out to you guys. Is the same game. It's going to be the same map, Prison Break. The thing is in this particular one, the only difference that I'm doing with this one versus the other one is that this gun that I'm using is the Remington. Now, I know I told you previously that I'm not real keen to using the Remington, so when I started doing a couple tryouts, if you will, with the Remington, I was having, I guess you could say, a little bit of difficult time just trying to find my niche with the Remington. You know, like the SA-805, like you saw in the previous video, I do pretty good in the SC-2010. I do pretty good in the AK-12. I do pretty good in the Ripper. I do pretty decent in, you know, and the Vector I do pretty good in. But I didn't really tab too much into the Remington. The only reason why I got into the Remington is that I had seen this video. I don't know if you guys are familiar with this YouTuber by the name of Ali A. I guess he's pretty huge out there in the YouTube world sense of things. And I seen him using the Remington with the red dot scope on it. Got some crazy looking camouflage on it. I don't know about all that camouflage, but you know, I like my guns pretty basic. So hey, to each his own, right? If you like them type of camos, go for it. But you know, I was just paying attention to what he has, and I didn't really take note as to far as what perks that he had. Rather, I would like to use my own combination of perks. But I wanted to say pretty much get my hands dirty, if you will, get my hands wet with the Remington, since I pretty much kept myself distant with the Remington. So in this particular game, I did get, I think, around 42 kills and like 5 or 7 deaths or something like that. So pretty good KD, really not bad at all. One of my highest KDs that I personally had was around the 50s with low under 10, you know, and that was pretty good for me. So what I'm trying to do is keep it more repetitive and stay and keep in the bracket of being in the high 30s, low 10s. Definitely want to try to get below 5s. That's my goal every single time in deaths. Unfortunately, it doesn't happen like that sometimes, but I would like for it to happen like that. So if you play against me, just go out in the open so I can shoot you like a wild animal. And anyway, so real quick, that way you guys have an idea in the breakdown of what I'm using as my perks. It's no different, like I said, really no different from what I was doing with the SA-805. As far as my attachments, if you will, I have the foregrip on there. You know, the Remington pretty much kicks. It's got a strong kick to it, just like the Maverick. So in order to tone down that kick, I definitely put on that foregrip, if you will. I also added on the silencer. I don't really use the silencer that much, so it was definitely something unique for me to go ahead and start trying the Remington along with the silencer, and I'm not really, you know, I guess excited to bring that combination to the table. But hey, I got a good turnout, and I started playing some turnouts with it, and like I said, man, it was just overall was just pretty good. So I figured that, you know what, I think this is the class I'm going to start keeping anytime I do hardcore domination with the Remington. So definitely foregrip is always going to be a must for me, especially in assault rifles. Silencer, the only reason why I use silencers, in my personal opinion, if I'm going to, is for either a hardcore. Other than that, if I'm going to play regular core gaming, I'm not going to really concern myself much with it because I'm pretty much a run and gun type of player. As far as my perks, again, just like the past video that you seen a little bit ago, using the quick draw. You guys already know that, but just for the sake of it, if you don't know, reload quicker. Cling, cling, bam, bam. Shoot you, get dead. What? Takedown. Of course, when you kill your enemy, the teammates are not gonna find out. Yo, what happened to my dude? He was just right next to me. Next thing you know, he was assassinated from his retinal attachment became detached, and 7 Seal must be playing, so we gotta watch out. Off the grid, obviously you don't want to be detectable by the SATCOMs. I hate it sometimes when I'm getting a good KD kill streak going on, and all of a sudden, you wonder, how the heck did they know how to purposely turn around, go to the left, take 5 steps, turn around, point the gun at you, and you're like in a corner somewhere, whatever. You know, it's unbelievable. But obviously, you know, something like this, a perk like this off the grid is definitely going to benefit you if you do not want to be seen and you want to keep a more stealthy type of gameplay, if you will. Scavenger is a must. I always have Scavenger. And Hardline as well. Hardline, obviously, you know, just in case, because my KD, like I said, is ranging from the high 20s all the way now tapping into the 40s. You know, just to give me that extra push, that one extra kill that I don't have to sit there and break my back for, I'll put on the Hardline. Sure enough, I can go ahead and put other perks, you know, like Focus. Focus would definitely be another perk or, you know, that I would like to have on it, but unfortunately I went ahead and chose this one, so I'm going to be a little bit more accurate when I shoot people, because if I don't have that focus on there and someone's shooting at me, obviously your gun's going to kick back slightly, and that can obviously determine if you're going to die or live. But other than that, ladies and gentlemen, so that's what I got going on. It proves to show that this class is working out pretty good. I'm going to continue to use it more and more so with the Remington and get my hands really wet with this gun and the class that I have it set up purposely with, as well as the SA805. Beautiful, beautiful. Tell me what you think about it. Let me know if you guys decide to go ahead and use these perks, and I want to know, how do you feel about it? What other perks would you guys like to mix and match? I think I might have asked that question in the last one, but just in case I didn't, I'm curious just to find out. Obviously, in this video and the prior video to this one, where you see the same white shirt with SA805, you know, I did not use any sights at all. Normally, 90% of the time, I'm always using a sight. The holographic sight is what I normally use. And I really like it. This time around, in order to save and get that extra push, I went ahead and just let it go, because the iron sights on the Remington and the iron sights on the SA805